Peace, family. This video is titled, Should I Delete the Other Video? I don't know. A lot of things I said in that last video I meant, especially about the beast. Wow. It's ridiculous. And the Sambos. Real talk. I was sitting here thinking, I said, why? Questioning myself, why? Why am I feeling this way lately? It's like things have heightened. It's like ever since that solar eclipse, so many things have changed. So many things have changed. I've noticed it about myself. I've noticed it about others. So many things have came out, revealed themselves, exposed themselves. You know what's weird? Is that earlier this year, I remember how there were certain platforms out here that was talking about everything that was going to be happening everything that was going to be happening astrologically, everything that was ahead of that was this year that I was learning back in like freaking March and April of last year. And when they was saying a lot of that and talking about so many things was going to be revealed, exposed, it was going to come out, true selves, all lies, backstab, like so much stuff was going to come out. And I'm like, wow, is that what this is? Is it coming out? Is it being revealed? Is it being exposed? You know what I mean? So this was just something that I was just like questioning, and curious about. Because, I feel like things have heightened, and, it's gotten so much worse since the solar eclipse. And I know people had said, I've seen so many channels, people saying different things. Somebody said that, it's going to be a lot of dark energy that came out. A lot of stuff was going to, happen out of that. And then somebody had said that it was going to be, the control being turned over to, you know what I mean? And this was going to be more, I guess, matriarchal. And I guess, it was going to be a problem with, relinquishing, that control and that power. So it was going to be resistance in regards to that too. Said a lot was going to come out of that. So this is what I was questioning. Like, is that what's happening right now? You know what I mean? Are the tests becoming really strong? Is this planet being cleansed? Are people being eradicated? What's going on? Is it the end of the world? Has the end of the world already happened? And this dimension just waiting to catch up? You know what I mean? I've heard so many things, I'm telling you. So this is what I was just questioning. And something, I was thinking on, I said, I believe the beast is being eradicated. Yes, I do. I think it's happening, by Mother Nature, by nature. And nature is not quick. Nature take its sweet ass time. So being the fact that nature takes its sweet ass time, this is why it's taking so long. It's happening by nature, and this is why it's slowly but surely happening with the beast, and it's being eradicated. With that said, I think that the beast knows it, and this is why it's taking it out on us and other beings just like us, ones with the power of the melanin, because it's a jealousy for one. We know where that hate, stems from, that jealousy that they've always had since the beginning of time. And, their existence. So with that said, this is why they're, exterminate us by man, and it's going to be done quicker because it's being done by the hands of, man and, of this beast here. So, I think that's the issue. And I see that it's a lot, especially now. And I'm just wondering, I just keep questioning why, why is it being a lot? Even every time I see triple digits or double digits, which I see daily, I know that's the time when you can seek, higher conscious and higher level of knowledge, where you can ask the ancestors, some questions, why is this happening? Am I being tested? Are you testing me? What is going on? Why is it this extreme? Why is it this powerful? Why is it all? It's never been this way. Why has it never been this way, but now it is? So when I'm asking all these questions, this is something that I feel as though that I'm feeling, that's maybe being told to me. I don't know, but something I feel as though, no, this is the eradication of the beast. The beast is being eradicated. It's just know that nature takes its time. So, this is why you see the cases of beasts being eradicated, but they won't broadcast that and publicize that in mainstream media. So they'll just publicize ours. So they want us to think that, white is right and everything white is right. And I understand that I offend a lot of people. I've lost so many people since I really became anti, just everything white. You know what I mean? Prior to that, it was always anti the system. That's probably why I was always stalked and followed, because I was always anti this system, this government, this country. I always hated the way that they, operated and ran things and just the history of it. So, I don't think I had to get really enlightened to the point that I'm at now to, always hate the way that this system has ran things. But to get to the point where, every white individual is racist simply because, they reap, from this privilege, from this benefit, that, exists, because of the oppression of myself and, my family and friends and people just that reside in this, culture. So when I think about that, this is where the resentment for them, I think, stem from, and where it grows from. Because it's just like, okay, you do know that you have this privilege. You feel me? And you do realize that you have this country and money and everything else because of what? Because of the oppression that started with slavery and that still goes on currently. So, because they oppress me when they double charge me, when they rip me off, when they take advantage of me in regards to my home loan, and they want to charge a higher, percentage rate, when they want to, double charge me for, just, insurance, and all that, and give y'all breaks. See, that's the difference. When it's somebody who been there, done that, you could probably get over on somebody who doesn't know and hasn't witnessed, the white race reaping white privilege. And this is why I think a lot of the Sambos don't want to give that up. They like that secondhand privilege. They just get lost in it. And it's easy to get lost in it because they want that dollar. Keep in mind, everything is funded by that dollar. Everything runs through this dollar. You need that dollar to do anything that you want for yourself. Even to want to seek a higher elevation. Even to want to get yourself in certain things just to, be more spiritual and seek a higher frequency and be more healthy with your body. Even that costs. So with that said, this is why a lot of the Sambos get lost in it. And they get lost in it because they want that dollar and they want to reap the privilege. But they don't realize that it's secondhand, and they don't realize that they deserve it firsthand. They are the only ones who do deserve it. And they need to stop putting themselves as second best in order to reap some crumbs that the oppressor wants to give you. Or people of that oppressing race. They know what they're getting, and they think that they're freeing up their conscience by giving you something. You know that there's a difference. Stop acting like you don't. It's why you even with swirling. It's why you even be in that relationship. You feel as though you get something better. You get treated better. And then all of y'all get mad because we want to speak the truth about it. We want to speak the truth about you, what can happen with you in regards to your DNA. Just you even just being with a person that's not even really considered a human. A thing that actually still be attracted to animals and still do it. You see the pictures of them not just screwing dogs, but everything under the sun. You know how I used to think movies was a joke when they talked about tipping cows and screwing chickens and everything? I used to laugh at it. I thought it was a joke. Dog, like no way in the world And even when I did see solo incidents, I always used to chalk it up to, okay, oh, that was just that crazy person. Not knowing that this is part of your race, like, come on, your culture? Never understood why they ate rare meat and drank the blood. But now it's starting to make sense with the history of cannibalism. And you trying to tell me you swirlers can't get that part to where you still want to try to justify being in relationships? You still want to justify, you want to still keep pretending that racism don't exist? Act as being in a swirling relationship. You don't still come across whites who are racist to you, who don't like that you in it. You still act like, even with all this racism that's being so prevalent in your face right now, as if like it didn't, like it ever cease, but it's so prevalent in your face right now, you act like you're not being subjected to it. Like you haven't been in incidents where they called you an N-word. Like you haven't been in incidents where they treated you dirty or whatnot and nasty. You've been in it, but you want to sit there and try to just isolate that and say that was just a solo incident and that was just that person. If you got to continue to convince yourself of that, then enough said. So just to try to justify you still being a part of that, it kills me even when swirlers want to say, well, I know I'm Black power and I'm for Black issues, but I don't see what's wrong with me dating different race. Why do I have to date inside my race? Well, because you want to keep your legacy going. You want to keep your bloodline going. And because you say, if you really Black power, don't you want to keep the Black race going? So, I don't understand what's wrong with being pro your race and being with your race if you're so-called Black power. And then for two, if you're not Black power and you're just strictly about Samboing, what does it need to wake you up to realize that you are still treated unfairly simply because of your skin tone, dude? Female cis, it don't matter how much you kiss an individual white person ass. You are still oppressed from the system overall, which is why you could be living in Flint and they would care. And they would sit there and single you out and say, oh, well, no, this is Sambo. Let's fix theirs. So this is the wake-up call. The wake-up call is like, how much more needs to happen? You could have been in Charleston. You could have been in that church. Obviously, did they care when they took Dylan Roof to Burger King? Oh, I think that's what it was. So, just wake up to the realization that this is going on. You could have been James Craig Anderson. When them white extremists said that they was going down there because they was hunting the N-word, and they was looking for it. So you do realize that this can be you at any given moment time, anywhere. You can be in Walmart, and it ain't even just the pigs doing this, average motherfuckers doing it. Look at the one pulled it out over the arguing over the doll over the shelf. So this the wake up. Like this could be any moment. Any given time. Look at the dude who was berated because he was working at the hotel, and then it took that other white girl to beat on her. So you gotta. It could be you. You could be at work. It could be any given time. So I don't know what more you need to, because you want to justify being in your relationship and all that, and you want to try to ignore what the extermination upon the race and the culture that you are part of. I don't know how you can continue to ignore that and pretend that don't exist. I can't brainwash myself to that point. Obviously, y'all can't. So, that's the wake-up call in regards to how I'm feeling. In regards to these beasts, I feel like, it's going to always happen. Like, I'm not surprised when it happens from them, because this is what they are. So, they can only live up to what they are and what they've always been. This is why past is prelude. History repeats itself. This is why you have those sayings, such as past is prelude, history repeats itself. This is why it's so important to know your history, because it continuously repeats. See, if white people were so upset over slavery, they would have been gave up white privilege. First of all, they wouldn't have done Jim Crow afterwards to keep it going. And they still wouldn't be continuously keeping it going. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have had several incidents. Everybody always want to keep saying civil rights afforded us this and we won it with civil rights. You did? Then why did you need, equal housing? Why did you need a fair housing act? Why did you need equal opportunity employer? And why did you need all that then? Why did you need all this extra afterwards? You had to start starting black colleges and funds and the bank, you had to start establishing your own. Why did you have to do that? Start doing your own black-owned networks. Why did you have to start doing that? It's why we need to support Black Spot TV, Black Spot all day. I don't really try to stay on Facebook. I try to stay on Black Spot because we need to build up that site. They need the traffic like the way we give Facebook. See, that's what'll keep them going. Like people always say, oh, this is a little slow or whatever. Give them the traffic. They need the traffic. They need the money and they need the traffic. It's like Facebook. He got so many people and users on his journey and that steady traffic. That's why he can hire all them staff and people to monitor that traffic. Remember how many, if you saw that movie, if you saw the movie that was based off Facebook, Social Network, and if you saw that and he had so many hits when he first did that first thing and before he stole the idea of Facebook and when he referenced that first thing and he got so many hits and so many hours or whatever it was. So that's what I'm saying. So if you get Black Spot that traffic the way y'all get Facebook, then I mean we can get it up there on a Facebook level. And then all of us can be on that joint. So support Black Spot, support that Black Spot TV. It ain't about just creating a page. It's about being on it. Y'all think because y'all create a page, I support a Black Spot. Not if you ain't on it and you stay on Facebook. So what you need to do is stay on Black Spot and get your news there. I get a lot of black news on Black Spot because it's all black news. So, you know what I mean? So you want some media and y'all want to put it on social media and YouTube, then y'all need to be on Black Spot. So I just want to keep reiterating that over and over and over. They trying to get TV, network. So support that. But I'm just saying in regards to where, the Sambos and the sellouts and the turncoat, the ones who think that they're going to get something if they continue to kiss, ass of this system. That's what it is. A corporation is a system. It's not even a country, it's a system. So this is what you got to realize. It's been that way since the transatlantic slave trade. That was the system. So, and it was established off that since day one. And if white people was really so upset we want forgiveness of slavery, then they still would be oppressing you right now. The government wouldn't be doing that. They would be going out their way to double charge you, rip you off, and give them discount. They would be going out their way to say no to you. But just to pass the whites. You got to fight for everything you want. Disability, if it's Social Security, whatever. That's their job to turn you down, especially blacks, especially melanated. They get paid to do that. They get paid to turn you down, turn you away from insurance. My mom used to tell me this since I was a child. That's their job. See, my mother is a beast. I mean, she not a beast like a beast, but in regards to the system, she always referred to this government as a mob. That's one thing she used to call it. She said this government is a mafia. That's number one. She always compared it to the mob. And I said they ran just like it. And then she said that their job is to fuck you over. So, job is to pretty much fight that shit. So, and that's what it's about. So, and learning it and learning the system and learning them loopholes and learning how to play it, the way that the beast do. So, and one thing she always said that they taught to deny you. Especially if you melanated here, they definitely, and they taught to do it consistently. You have to consistently fight. You have to consistently search for that shit. You have to consistently do it. But if you ain't about, then this just how they get over. So, and I agree with that. So, you gotta, this is something that we should just, just be knowing. Real talk, and be ready to do. So, because this is just what it is. So when people want to lie and say no such thing as like privilege and all that, oh, well, motherfucker, they ripping me off and they giving you discounts and shit, freebies and everything else for free. And even in your neighborhoods, you get the best merchandise. We know they ship you off first. They deliver to you first. You know what I mean? If that's not white privilege, that's not equal. So that's a privilege right there. You know what I mean? Even homeless, even if y'all homeless, y'all get treated better. Y'all get better food. You get better options in regards to, homeless shelter, better options in regards to first person in line, all that. You still get better treatment. So let's acknowledge that. You get first in regards to hospital medical care. You get breaks in regards to that too. So we know this, in regards to school, in regards to when we work. Stephen A. Smith and all of them, they don't make the same as their white counterpart. A white counterpart dude has got the same, degree, same everything, same credentials, all that. But do he make the same? Hell no. There's your privilege. So, you know what I mean? Let's keep it real. We know how y'all live. Y'all got us packed in like sardines in the hood, all with the concrete and whatnot, all boxed all the fuck in while you out with the creeks and the trickling water and the nature. And you got everything all in your backyard, the trails and shit right in your backyard. So it's so easy for you, keep you at peace. You got all the land, all the empty home, all the space. So that our ancestors worked on. So, you know what I mean? There's your privilege. So, let's stop with the fake and the phony. You get the best looking apartments, extended stay hotel room, best all of it. We know it, the best food, all of it. And this is why a lot of them Sambos don't want to get it all, give it up, because they don't mind getting the crumbs and the second best, because, okay, the white person got it, because the white person was the one that ordered it for you. And it came through, but it was their face that got that little privilege that got you know what I mean? And that's what it is. They get so lost in it, not realizing that you should be having that first class treatment. You deserve that 5-star first class treatment. So, not to get it through their hands and through their privilege. But see, that be the problem. For me, they don't fool me. I've been there, done that plenty of years. So nobody can fool me with the bullshit. I've been there, done that in so many situations. So this is why it's not typical to try to fool or excuse any of the behavior. We know what it is. We've seen it. We've witnessed it. So, experience. So it's all of that. So, and my issue is that, integrity always comes first, and I think once you wake up, you ain't got no excuse. You know what I mean? If you sleep, but you need to be taking the steps to wake up. Especially, what's going on now. Because once you start witnessing everything that's going on, it ain't no excuse not to wake yourself up. I mean, that should motivate you enough and give you that, feel something, that energy in you to wake yourself up. Just witnessing the extermination of our race. Just witnessing that. Tell me that you wasn't upset over Trayvon. Please tell me that you wasn't a person who justified it. So if Trayvon didn't wake you up enough to the point where you was just, repping and like, okay, something wrong here. If that wasn't enough to motivate you to wake up, I don't know. So, and it's been so many afterwards. It still is. So I don't know how much more you need to see in order to be like, okay, maybe I need to, get more involved in, what's going on, instead of just, getting upset and angry and emotional for the moment and say, oh, this is, wrong, and then move on. Instead of you just doing that, instead of you getting so caught up, okay, well, I have to do this, my job, and I'm in a relationship, and my because you're in a swirling relationship, they because they agree with what's going on, that's it. I was in a car one time with this brother, and I thought he was a brother too. I mean, we was building so well, and he was talking about him being incarcerated. And he was talking about how he didn't know stuff, that how he can get things clean, where he can get his passport and go and all that. He said, but see how, whites always know. He said, they don't teach it. He said, it's kept from them, us deliberately, right? So I was like, yeah, I could feel that. So I'm talking all that. Then shocked me and told me that he was like, yeah, and we talking about all kind of shit and just extermination and all that. He was like, yeah, and my white wife, Lord, like something like what? And he was like, trust me, she down, she a down. I mean, she understands. She be dealing with. She said she be dealing with it at work, and people be hating because she in a relationship, with a black man, and I'm like, I couldn't. Oh, like and we was building so like, and he hit me with that, like, and I was like, what? Hold up. And he was like, yeah, like me, you know what I mean? And he like, she understand, like she be out there and all that fighting on behalf of her. I'm like, oh boy. Like I don't even know. Like, what do you want me to say to that? And I was like, what do you want me to do to that? Like yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm like, for me, how I am, I'm just strictly about, Black unity, Black love, and, the Black race, and just, everything Black. So I was like, I'm just strictly in that mindset where it's everything Black. So, you say you in a relationship where you know what I mean, you're another race, and I was like, I don't support that. I don't condone that. You know what I mean? If that's what you do, I can't say nothing because this you gonna do, you already married. You know what I mean? It's your relationship, and I can't tell you personally what to do. But I was like, but I'm just telling you, I don't agree with that, and I don't support that, and that's just it. So you know what I mean? He like he can't say too much, but this is what it is. But I was just thinking about that. That was a minute ago when I was in, that situation. But it's just like it's a shame because it was a shame because he was speaking on some shit, some real stuff. And but when you come with that, I'm like, okay, you got a beast. Or you got a bitch, excuse me. Fighting on behalf of Black rights. The irony. Okay. I said, dude, a sister couldn't do that. Like, and she Black, so she fighting on behalf of her right. You feel me? Like, too Black, too strong, baby. Harambe culture, support Harambe culture. Are y'all too Black, too strong? All right, there on the rest. All right. I don't know. So it's funny. But it starts popping out here in Georgia though. It's popping out here, man. It's the swirling popping off and the samboing popping off and the sellouts, the hitting sellouts, like hitting colors, like shit just hitting, man. Hitting figures, hitting colors, now hitting sellouts. They've been hitting all this time. But they've been sellouts all this time, but they've been hitting. They just popping up. Shit, they slowly revealing themselves, man. God damn. Whew. Like this woosah. Woo, man, the hit solos, yo. These motherfucking, it's the S's everywhere. It's the swirlers, it's the sellouts. The snakes, like all of it. The stabbers, the backstabbers out this mud, the fake love, all up in your face all the time. They want to take your place, all that shit. Straight up to your face. You know what I mean? Up like the snakes, straight up to your motherfucking face. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm starting to realize that it's a lot. It's a lot, family. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's the astrological. I don't know. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, the ancestors. I don't know. Are they just letting you know? Are they just letting you know? Beast alert, agent alert, Sambo alert, buffoon alert, agent alert. Like, oh Lord, know it. Like you see them. They just let me know, like, booyah, they just popping up, and I'm just like, knocking them off. And man, pow, like all of them, just knocking them the fuck off. Like, whacking them and shit. Man. It's a lot, family. Starting to realize that. Just gotta stay woke. Stay woke. I might delete that other video, man, because I was just ranting that shit. Just gotta come down and just relax, sage, and just remove that negative energy and all that shit I had on me. And the beast and just all that, touching on me, like all that energy just on me. And I just had to just cleanse myself of all that, just remove it, anoint myself, Florida water, just, whoo. I even took a bath in that the other day. That day I showed that picture of that bath, I put some Florida water in that joint, just had to cleanse the negative energy and just like get away. So, definitely just, whoo. So I was just like, all right, let me put that out there. Beast came home. Motherfucker ran out that car so goddamn quick. I ain't never seen him jump out that truck so damn quick. Got the plate number though. Put that out there. But I ain't never seen him jump out that motherfucking truck that damn quick. But I was like, it don't matter, dude. I'm here. So, and he probably seeing this little agent ass bitch. Here, agent. I'm gonna be on this shit. I don't appreciate. The way he hung over that wall, trying to look through this shit. I was like, ooh, I was in here just boxing, yo. Like, I was just boxing, like, yeah, like, oh, gotta get it out, man. I'm like, wooside. You see me out this bitch, though. Real talk. Yeah, you see me out this motherfucker. I will be in you, yo. Like, I will be in this mug. Like, real talk. So I was like, see me out this bitch. But, I don't know. I'm gonna get on that, y'all. I rant long enough. Oh, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a rant. I don't know what it was. It's just me expressing myself. That's what it was. Watch these snakes, yo. Watch these fakes, frauds, phonies, all the above. Sometimes it ain't always paranoia. Sometimes it's just ancestors waking you up, letting you know, spot them, see them. They're like, yo, wake up, yo, man. That's a buffoon, wake up. It's a Sambo, wake up. It's a snake, wake up. It's an agent, wake up. So, and that's what it's telling you. So that's all you gotta do is just pay close attention to that intuition, that shit, waking you up. Check out all that shit. Maybe not get so emotional over it, but still stay alert, stay woke, man. Trust no beast, man. I don't give a damn. You swirling, you don't go away nowhere. My people who told me this shit, it's like, fuck no. Get out, man. Don't go to the sunken place. Do not go nowhere. Don't leave this country and don't go nowhere with no beasts. Don't go to no woods. Don't go on no trip. Don't go nowhere alone with no beasts, especially out of this country. You stay woke on that. I don't give a fuck you in love with your swirling shit. Wake up to that. There might be a reason. And they probably been doing this shit and it was based off a true story. So let's keep it real. And it's based off of true, just, you know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, don't trust them in so many ways. Be going away and shit, friends and my friends and all that. Stop trusting these motherfuckers. They setting you up. They get you alone. They pretend to be your friend. They get you out there and shit. They beating on you. They attacking you. They setting you up. They plotting on you. Remember, black is in fashion. Watch that shit. Stay woke on it. So, I'm in there on that note. Peace and love. Thanks everybody who tuned in. Everybody gonna watch. Heads up. Keep boots on the ground. Stay woke, man.